Hello friends, we discuss about the practice set of 2.2 the class 8. Here first one is the choose the correct alternative. In the first one, the adjacent side figure in the line of M is perpendicular to the line of N. Line of P is the transverse of L. Find the x. Here we find the x value. Here draw the figure is there. We know that the interior angle. Here interior angle means what it is the? It is the inner side. It is the 180 degree. So here we find the x value. So here what is the values is there x here 3x plus x is equal to 180 degree. Why 180 degree? It is the straight line is there also, so it is the 180 degree, so it is called the straight line. It is the interior angle. Yes, here we find the 4 option is there, we find the correct answer. So here before we solved, so then here 3x plus x 4x, it is 180 degree. Then x is equal to 180 degree upon 4. 4 1s are 4, 45 is 180 degree. So the x is equal to how much? It is 45 degree. So where it is 45 degree? C. Then the correct answer is C is x is equal to 45 degree. We find the first of the correct answer. And then the second, here the second option is also there. Here find the adjacent, which figure it is, adjoining figure is there. So here we find the x value. Here 4 option is there, then we find. Here we how it is find. Here x 4x is there, 2x is there. What it is? It is the exterior angle, outside angle is there. So exterior angle is how it is? It is 180 degree. So it is also what it is? Straight line is also there. So it is a angle of linear pair. So here we find the 2x, then 4x. What it is? 180 degree. Why? It is the angle in linear pair. Yes, angle in linear pair, what it is? 180 degree. It is how much it is? 2x plus 4x, it is 6x is equal to 180 degree. X is equal to 180 degree upon 6. 6 1s are 6 3s are 30. X is equal to 30 degree. So where it is the? It is 30 D option. D option is correct. So the D option is correct. The S is equal to 30 degree. Then we solve the multiple choice of first and 2, and then we solve the second one. In a adjoining figure, line of P is perpendicular of Q. What is line of P is perpendicular of Q. So correct it is. Then the line of transverse of S, T and S both are the transverse, T and S. Then find the x value and y value measuring the angle in the figure. Yes. Here we write the solution. What it is? It is A and B shown in the figure. Yes, where here we write this is the A and this is B. Then we write here A and B shown in figure. Consider, we write angle of A and angle of B as shown in figure. Yes, then here P is perpendicular of line of Q. So then here we write line P is perpendicular line Q. Yes, and transverse T is the what is it is transverse, and line T is transversal. Yes, and then here angle of A is equal to how much? T is transverse, here 40 degrees there, so it is transverse of A, both are transverse, so it is corresponding angle is there. This is corresponding angle of this one, this is corresponding of angle of this one. So then angle of A it is 40 degree, so it is transverse is there, so then the angle of A is how much? It is 40 degree. But here we write in bracket corresponding angle. Yes, and then here find the x value also. 40 degree is already there, A is equal to 40 degree plus x. Then which line is there? It is angle of linear pair, it is 180 degree linear pair means. So here we find the x value. In straight line is there na, so this is the straight line means linear pair, it is 180 degree. It is right, therefore 40 degree plus x is equal to 180 degree. Why? It is the angle in linear pair, angle in linear pair. Linear pair means 180 degree. So here we find the x, 180 degree minus 40 degree. So it is subtraction, it is 140 degree. Then we find the x value is 140 degree. Then we find the y value. Here A is also 40 degree. Then y it is the corresponding angle. Then y corresponding angle is also B. Then B. Yes. Then here it is the S is also what? It is transversal. T is how it is transversal, then S is also transversal. It is the opposite angle is there. Here corresponding angle is there 40 degree, then it is A is 40 degree. Then here opposite angle, it is 70 degrees, opposite angle is B, angle of B. So it is 70 degrees value, angle of B is also 70 degree. Why? It is vertical opposite angle. Then here we write B is 70 degree. Here B 70 degree. Why? It is the 70 degree. Which value is there? 70. B value 70 degree. So why? It is vertically opposite angle. B vertical opposite angle, this one, this is how much value? 70 degree. So it is 70 degree. Then we know the angle of B plus angle of Y is equal to 180 degree. Why? It is interior angle. Interior angle, and it is also in a straight line. So it is take a 180 degree. Interior angle means it is concurrent angle. Concurrent angle means it is equivalent angle. So then here we write 70 degree. B value is how much? 70 degree. Angle of Y is right is as it is 180 degree. Then angle of Y is equal to 180 degree minus 70 degree. So angle of Y, it is subtraction, it is 110 degree. So therefore here we write finding the measure of, here we write this type. Here measure of x is equal to 140 degree and measure of y is equal to 110 degree. Then we solve the find the values of x and y. Yes, then we solve the third one. In the adjoining figure, the line of P perpendicular of line of Q. This perpendicular line of this one, and then line of M, L and M. Then the measure of, we find the major value of A, B, C using the given angle. Then here what it is, angle of P and Q are parallel lines, and L, line of L is also transversal. And here we write solution. What it is in the statement, let line P and line Q are parallel line, yes, and line L, this one, is transversal, yes, in this write in question. And then angle of, we write this is C and it is B, and here angle of, here we taken this angle is, we write D, yes, this angle we taken D. So here this angle is 80 degree and it is corresponding angle, which one? It is D. This is corresponding is D. So it is 80 degree. It is also angle of D is 80 degree. Why? It is corresponding angle. Before we know the corresponding angle, interior alternate angle is known. It is side by side angle is same. So it is corresponding angle. Here what value it is there? 80 degree. So the angle of D is taken 80 degree. So here we write, therefore angle of D is equal to 80 degree. Why? It is corresponding angle, yes. Then we find out the angle of A, 80 DA. It is what it is, 180 degree straight line is there. It is angle of linear pair. So here we find, therefore angle of A plus angle of D, how much it is? 180 degree. Why? It is angle in linear pair. So it is straight line is there, yes, it is angle of linear pair. Then angle of A is don't know, angle of D is 80 degree is equal to 180 degree. So angle of A is equal to 180 degree minus 80 degree, subtraction. Then angle of A is equal to 100 degree, yes. Then similar angle of C and B and C is also find out. It is also in a corresponding angle is there and it is linear pair. So here we write, therefore line L perpendicular of line M. L is perpendicular of M. It is perpendicular of line is there. It is parallel. Sorry, it is parallel. It is parallel. L is parallel to M. This is parallel. Yes. Then here before we P is transfer, then here taken Q is transversal. Transversal means equal, correct. Then here what it is? Angle of B is equal to congruence of angle of D. Why? It is exterior alternate angle. How? Angle of B. Where it is angle of B, it is angle of D. Both angle are outside. So it is exterior alternate angle and opposite is there. Not equal, opposite. So then it is externate alternate angle. So angle of B is equal to angle of D. Same value is there. And then here, therefore, measure of angle of B is equal to measure of angle of D. Yes. Then, therefore, measure of angle of D is equal to 80 degree. How? Before we find out the here 80 degree. Why? It is straight line is there. Here corresponding angle is there. Means corresponding angle means it is equal angle. Both are in same place. Then it is this angle is same. Angle of D is also same. Then here angle of D is 80 degree. Then here angle of, therefore then angle of B is also 80 degree. Why? Before we proved that the exterior angle is there, na? So then the measure of angle of B is equal to also 80 degree. Then angle of B is corresponding the angle of C. Why? Angle of B is corresponding the angle of C. It is the same corresponding angle. It is 180 degree also. So, how much it is angle of C? It is angle of B. How much it is? 180 degree. B how much? It is 80 degree. Angle of C is also 80 degree. Therefore, we measure the angle of A is how much? It is 100 degree and B is 80 degree and C is also 80 degree. Then we prove the third one. Yes, then we solve the fourth one. Fourth one is important questions for exam. It is also a star mark. Then here adjoining figure. Yes, it is A perpendicular of B. A is perpendicular of line of B. Then A is also transversal. Then find the value of X, Y and Z. Yes, then as it is, we write the solution. What is in the question? So here we write the statement. Line A perpendicular of line B. And what it is? L is transversal. Yes. Then therefore, measure of angle of X. How it is there? It is 105 degree. It is, which angle it is? Corresponding angle. Here, angle of Y, is congruent of angle of S. x, y, it is vertically opposite angle. Vertically opposite means it is angle of y. Its opposite angle is which one? X. Y opposite x. So it is vertically opposite and also it is equal. Congruence means equal. Corresponding means also equal. So here we know the x value. Why? Here before we x value, measure of xy, this is corresponding is this one. So it is how much value? 105 degree. So here it is also is 105 degree. Yes, then here also measure of y vertically opposite angle is congruence. So then also angle of y is 105 degree. Yes, it is also 105 degree. This is same and this is. Then we find the angle of z. So here therefore measure of angle of z plus 105 degree equal to 180 degree. This one, how much it is? Linear pair. It is, this is, what is this? Linear pair. How much value it is? 180 degree. Yes. Then it is here we write angle of linear pair. Yes. Then angle of measure of z, here we write, then 180 degree minus 105 degree. It is subtraction. How much it is? 75 degree. Yes. Then here we write measure of x equal to 105 degree. Measure of y is equal to 75 degree. Measure of y is equal to also 105 degree. And measure of z is equal to 75 degree. We solve the all measures angle. Yes. Then it is very important for examination. Then we solve the fifth one. Fifth one also is important for exam. Yes. In the adjoining figure, P is the line perpendicular of the L and Q. P is parallel to L and parallel to Q. Yes, here we write the angle of this is A and this is B. We denoted. Then here we write what it is in denoted. We figure angle of A and angle of B as shown in figure. Yes, then line P is, what is this? Line P is perpendicular of line L and on the transversal. Yes, is also L is transversal. And then therefore measure of angle of A is equal to 40 degree. Why? It is 40 degree. This, it is 40 degree. This alternate angle is this one. This alternate this one. So it is 40 degree. Then also it is 40 degree. Yes. Then here a measure of angle of A is 40 degree. Why? It is alternate angle. Yes. Then here we write line L is perpendicular of line Q. And here on the transversal. Then here we B, measure of angle of B. It is also alternate. Which one? It is 30 degree. So it is 30 degree. This alternate angle is this one. This is there. This alternate this. Yes. This type. Then this above in this type. This alternate taken this one. Here we taken this, then here we taken this. Here B is there, then it is 30 and it is 40, it is A. So it is the alternate angle. It is shaped like in alternate, it is shape in Z like. So it is, we easily find out the alternate angles. Z shape is there, it is alternate angles. Write down, then we easily find out. Then it is alternate angle. This part is we find the A value. This part is find its A value and this part is we find out B value. Yes. Then here we write, therefore measure of angle of A plus measure of angle of B is equal to what it is? It is measure of angle of X. Yes. Then A is how much? 40 degree and B is 30 degree. Then measure of angle X is as it is. Then both are adding, it is 70 degree. Measure of angle of X is equal to 70 degree. Then here we write, therefore measure of angle of X is equal to 70 degree. Then here we find the answer of X value in the question. Both are, this is the on for this is the 7th degree. So how it is correct? It is 40 plus 30. It is how much it is? It is 7th degree. It is A means 40. B means 30. Both are adding, it is 30 degree and angle of X it is 30 degree. So it is easy to find out. It is important for the exam. Any doubts, please comment in box. We solve the practice set of 22.